Welcome to day 5 of the Spring Smash Off 2014, and today's little foray into the world of single malt and single hop beers. It's no fucking good. His label's just come off now. It's just come off. Didn't glue my bottle enough, Barry. Yes, well, let's put a close up of it. There. Centennial Smash. Got a hop there. I like the font. Right, let's read the gum, shall we? Made with Marisota based malt and using Centennial hops additions to first wort. Now, first wort addition is when you put it in before you boil it. So when you bring it to the boil, it's supposed to give more flavour and a smoother bittering. So that'd be interesting, because I don't know what Tony's did. Yeah, first wort topping. It's supposed to make a smoother bittering and better flavour. And I think you put 30% of your hops in to do it. And throughout the boil. Fermented in primary for 10 days before being racked in secondary and dry hop for 40 days. 40 days, you should call it Noah's Ark, for 40 days and 40 nights. The ale was then keg conditioned and carbonated before being bottled. So, there's a little bit of something at the bottom of that. Let's hold that up to the light. Why have you drank a little bit of, well, it is well carbonated. Oh, you do, you get that. Oh, the aroma just pops. Not as in your face as Tony Yates. Cenntennial Smash. It wasn't as pungent. So, but first wort, this is the second time I've tried a first wort edition beer. So that's going to be interesting actually. And it's also interesting, head to head, this is, I really do think, where they've come quite close, it's quite unfortunate. You know, I could have done a back to back, that would have been a really interesting one. But then again, we give ourselves a break. Wow, it is carbonated. We'll stop it there. Wow, that is streaming up, as you can see. Ha ha ha! 2 finger in. Well, I've got finger and a half to the glass and then big bubbles to the top. I wonder if this is one of the last bottles you've done, because it's not crystal clear. It's clear, but it's not as bright as I thought. So I wonder if you've drank a little bit of sediment up and into that. But I mean, it is clear, but not quite as clear as Jonah's. I'll give you that. Like I said, you can see there, it's clear, but it's not bright. It's not bright. I wonder if that's one of the last bottles, because like I said, they looked like there was a little bit of something at the bottom of it. And when I opened it, the carbonation has maybe kicked it up a bit. Well, again, this is it's about 10 degrees. I didn't check the temperature, but yesterday it was about 11 and a half. It was a bit cooler today. So I'm going to say it's about 10. The temperature I can feel. Right, dive in the aroma. It's not as punchy as Tony Yates. Similar aroma. More the bubble gum and not the greenness of the hop. You get a little bit of citrusness as well. But it's not as punchy as Tony Yates'. Tony's was really bang, the aroma. You know, that was Mike Tyson, knock you out. This is more like Sugar Ray Leonard. It's more subtle. It's still there, still stings, but it's not knocking you out. Okay, let's dive in and have a taste. Wow. Ooh, let's have, oh, I've got to give it the input. 6.5%. Now, it's creamy. It's smooth, and I'll also say this: you can taste the hop flavour profile. Tony's, it was like, there's the aroma, boof, and then it was the bittering, woof, like an IPA or a double IPA, because it was 6.7%. I mean, you know, you're talking like an American IPA, a double IPA. It was boom, and then the bittering was there to counter that. And you didn't get much of the flavour, it was all aroma. So when you were drinking it, you would get the aroma, but you weren't getting the flavour in your mouth. But you're getting the malts with this as well. It's balanced that really well. There is the bitterness there, because Centennial, you get that slight grapefruit bubble gum, I think they call it, to describe it as a bubble gum flavour. It's that distinctive flavour. The bittering's there. It's got quite a bittering taste as well. But I can taste the hop, not just smell it, I can actually taste the hop in this one. So I think, you know, maybe the first wort did better flavour transfer. Carbonated. Excuse me. Carbonation break. But you're still getting that smell. It's lovely. Like I said, it's not as punchy as Tony's. There's the malts. You get the bitterness, the malts, and then you get that lovely Centennial flavour. And it lingers and lingers and lingers. Little bit of the grapefruit, the ale coming through, the you know, and then just an underlying bitters. Really good. If anything, I would just put that ahead of you, Tony. Purely on the flavour of the hop is in the drink rather than just the aroma. Slightly dry on the finish. It's not a problem. I'm just picking out things to say about it because not everyone's reviewing the beers. I tell you what, Tony's, even though it had all the aroma and the bittering, I think there was a little faintness of the alcohol that we got it. With this one, I'm getting the heat a little bit as well. Maybe a fraction more. It's not a lot. I'm talking minute, you know. My own one, you got a hint of alcohol as well. I think when we're doing the smash beers, when we do smash beer, I think going big can be a problem because you can't, your crystal and your other malt sometimes can help mask that, even if you're not using a heavily hopped recipe. This, and that is so creamy. That's creamy again now. See, by degassing it, 'cause it is well carbonated. By degassing it a little, I'm getting a really good mouthfeel now. And Tony's was like, it was really creamy. Your water must be fantastic. I wonder if you've added anything to the water. Look at the head on that, it's come back up. Oh, flavour's lovely. The aroma, sorry, is lovely. You can taste the aroma. Bubblegum's malt, bittering. It's more. You've got your three elements: the bittering, the flavour, and the aroma. And I think the flavour coming up is slightly more than Tony's. Tony's was the bittering, a little bit of flavour, but definitely aroma, and the bittering was there. And that And it was a lovely beer, don't get me wrong, I liked it. I loved it. An IPA, like I say, it was definitely an IPA style beer. And to be fair, we even had crystal. I mean, I think he did do a little bit of a caramelisation of his first one because it's got a lovely colour to it. Maybe force that a little bit more. They wouldn't even have had crystal to it. It was a stand on its own beer as an IPA. Fantastic recipe, that one, Tony. This as well has got that, but this has got slightly more flavour to it. There's the sweetness in the malts, then you get the bittering, allows that malt flavour to come through and the sweetness of it. Then, now right at the back end there, you get to taste a little bit of the alcohol. You know, you can taste the strength of it. Tony's wasn't so much on that. I think probably because of the hotness and the bittering on it. But this one, you can taste the hop flavour. There's more flavour of the hop in the beer, not just the bitter and the aroma. I've got to say, that's up there, mate. You did well, Barry. You did well. 40-day dry hop. And a first wort edition. Carbonation is terrible, terrible. Fantastic beer, Barry. Thank you for entering. I love this. I do. I think it's got a nice balance to it. If you're watching this Smash competition, check out the following people: Uncle Jonah, Brewmaster Ben, Hamworth Homebrew, Norfolk Hillbilly, Welsh Brewer, Harry Brew 69 will be uploading their videos soon. Tony Yates will be doing his reviews. A bit of a delay. There's been a cock up with the postage systems. Hopefully Scooshy 67's package might turn up. And new to Homebrew Tom is stepped in to do the review because someone dropped out. So I'm going to be sending him a box of beers. So basically there's you got enough reviews there. So keep watching and check out them channels as well for that. Please click the old like button. If you watch the video and you're watching the reviews, click the like button because it gives the guys a bit more encouragement. You know, at the end of the day, we've set the competition up and we're judging it, and just click the like button because the more likes are there, and also if you're reviewing, can you type in your tags on your video, Smash space 2014, so anyone can put Smash 2014 and it will come up. That's what I've been doing to my tags, so just Smash 2014 with a space between it, and then anyone can type that in and the videos will load up. Cheers again, and here's to the next review.